Day by Day Kids Bible, Day 167, A Message at the Gate. Jeremiah 7, 1 through 11, 18 through 19. God told Jeremiah to stand at the gate of God's worship house. He said to give the people this message. Hear God's word, you people of Judah. You come through these gates to worship God, but God says to change the way you act. Then He will let you live here. Don't trust lies. Don't just say, this is God's worship house, God's worship house, God's worship house. Instead, do what's right. Be kind to people from other lands. Be kind to children who don't have fathers. Be kind to women whose husbands have been killed. Don't kill. Don't worship other gods. Then I'll let you live here in this land. But you trust lies. You steal. You kill. You leave the one you've married. You lie. You worship idols. Then you stand in my worship house. You say, we're safe. Are you safe to do all these bad things? Is this house a house for robbers? I've watched all this, says God. The children go out and get wood. The fathers make a fire. The women make cakes. Then they use these things to worship idols. These people make me angry, says God. But I'm not really the one they're hurting, says God. They're really hurting themselves. They're making themselves look bad. The belt in the rocks. Jeremiah 13, 1 through 11, 15 through 17. Here's what God told me. Go and buy a cloth belt. Put it around your middle. Don't let any water get on it. So I bought the belt. I put it on. Then God said, take the belt off. Hide it in the rocks. So I hid the belt in the rocks. Sometime later, God said, go back to get the belt you hid. So I went back. I dug up the belt I hid, but it was all dirty and torn. It was no good. God said, this is how I'll get rid of Judah's pride. My people won't listen to me. They don't care about me. They worship idols, so they'll be like this belt, no good. A belt is tied around a person. So I tied Israel and Judah to me, said God. I wanted them to be my people. I wanted them to praise and worship me. I wanted them to let others know about me, but they haven't listened to me. Listen to God. Think about this. Don't brag. Tell how great God is. If you don't listen, I'll cry in secret because you're so proud. God's people will be taken from their land. The Potter's House. Jeremiah 18, 1 through 8, 11 through 12, 15, 17 through 23. God told Jeremiah to go and see the person who made clay pots. God said, I'll give you a message there. So Jeremiah went to the potter's house. The man was working with clay, but he messed up the pot he was making, so he made it into a different pot. He made it the way he thought was best. Then God said, Israel, don't you see? I can do to you what this potter does to clay. You are like clay in my hands. Stop doing wrong and start doing right. Then I'll change my mind. I won't bring the trouble I planned. Tell my people in Judah that I'm getting trouble ready for them. So stop doing wrong. Start doing right. But they'll say that they'll follow their own plans. So here's what God says. A terrible thing has been done. My people have forgotten me. They worship idols. So I'll turn my back on them when they're in trouble. Then people said, come on, let's get Jeremiah. We won't let him talk against us. Let's not listen to anything he says. So Jeremiah said, listen, God, hear what these people say. Should you send me trouble for the good I've done? They set a trap for me. Remember when I came to you, I spoke for them. I asked you to stop being angry at them. But now take their food away. Let fighting come. They're trying to catch me. You know about their plans to kill me. Don't forgive them. Don't let them get away with their sins. The clay jar. Jeremiah 19, 1 through 4, 10 through 11, 14 through 15. God said, go see the potter. Buy a clay jar from him. Then go out to the valley near the pot gate. Take some leaders and priests with you. Tell them these words from me. Listen, I'm going to bring terrible trouble on this place. When people hear about it, their ears will feel hot. It's all because they turned away from me. They made this place for idols. Then God told me, break your jar while the leaders watch. Tell them that God says he will break this nation and this city. They will break like a pot that breaks and can't be fixed. Then Jeremiah went to God's worship house and stood there. He told the people what the God of all power had said. Listen, I'm going to bring all the trouble I told you about. It's all because the people didn't care about me. They wouldn't listen to me.